Hey guys, it's Caché. Welcome back to my channel. Last week I did a video kind of just on my lazy day or day 4, 5, 6 hairstyles for when my hair is just not looking the best and my curls are not popping at all. But this video I wanted to do more on how I refresh my curls, like my day 2, 3, 4 curls when my hair is not looking super bad that I want to put it in a protective style, but it could use a little bit of a touch-up, you know? I don't do this super often, usually only when I have an event to go to that day. I will touch up my hair a little bit. These days, I don't have many events going on, so I don't do this as much, but decided it could be a useful thing for you guys to know. So if you want to see how I touch up my curls, keep on watching. So I know I look a little disheveled at the moment. My hair is not looking its best. I currently have my hair in a wash and go, and I think it's day 3 or 4 right now. That's usually when my hair starts to degrade. The quality starts to degrade a little bit. But we still have some curls to work with. So I'm trying to save this for as long as I can. For step 1, as you can see, my hair isn't looking terrible right now. It just needs a little bit of a touch up in certain areas where it's frizzier, like kind of around my edges get frizzy, around the top gets a little bit frizzy, and of course in the middle gets pretty frizzy. So what I like to do is more spot treat, well, kind of go individual curls rather than doing something to the whole thing, since it doesn't look super bad this time. Of course, the amount of touching up that I do varies between wash days and just how long it's been since I've done my hair. So what I'm gonna do first is just identify any problem strands. Like as I mentioned right here, this is just looking frizzy and I don't want that to be as frizzy. Some other pieces in here, like I would touch this up, and then if the front is having some trouble, like these pieces are not looking the best right now, so I will be touching them up as well. All I do to do that is I use a spray bottle. The spray bottle just has a mixture of leave-in conditioner and water. As you guys know, the spray bottle is my best friend, is what I use for pretty much everything. If I were to be refreshing the entire thing, I would spray all of my hair, but since it doesn't look its worst right now, I'm just going to do a few spots. So like here, I'm just gonna take that strand, get my spray bottle out, and wet it as much as I can. And be careful not to add in any extra strands, because then you're going to be creating extra frizz with strands that were doing fine on their own. So try to isolate the frizzy part as much as possible. As you can see, I'm just detangling with my tangle teaser to encourage clumping. I just have some leave-in conditioner. This is the same leave-in conditioner that I have in the spray bottle. I'll include the name in the description box. But I'm gonna smooth the strand over. Might even do a little finger coiling just to make sure I'm really locking in that moisture and encouraging these curls to stay together. And then finally, just a touch of gel. So just a little bit. I probably even use a little bit too much. I'm gonna wipe some of that off. So just a little bit to seal everything in. Boom, there we go. And that is good to go. You leave it alone, you let it dry, let it do its thing. And now I'm gonna work on a piece in the front. Be really careful, because you probably already separated your curls while you were doing your wash and go. So likely they're still there, just in a frizzier kind of form. So now I'm gonna take this one, do the same method, first going with my spray bottle, wet it up a little bit, give it a little bit of a detangle. Doesn't really matter what order you do the finger coiling in, as long as you're making sure the curls are clumping. Oh, I got hair product all over my face. Like if you can relate. And ooh, we got big frizzy over here. And I usually like to focus more on the front pieces because they're just the most visible. If the front of your hair looks good, the rest of it usually just falls in line, or it looks like it is. Now I'm just gonna keep going and let you guys see what my process is. I probably will only do maybe 10 or so strands and maybe a little bit more on my ends, but I'm gonna speed through so this video isn't super long. Pretty much all that I do. I just go through, refresh all of my little strands going on here, and then I let them air dry. I almost forgot. Final step, add in some vitamin E oil. You can use any oil that you guys have. I prefer vitamin E just because it's a lighter oil, but this just makes your hair a little bit shinier. Also helps to just give it some more moisture in the days it needs it the most. So yeah, just gonna scrunch that in. And just a few drops, not too much because you don't want your hair to be oily. But of course, everybody's hair porosity is a little bit different, so do what's best for you. And that is it. And this is what I'm left with. And it doesn't look super different, of course. This is just a little bit of a touch up, but like my front framing strands look a lot better now. And I know that if I have an event for that day, or if I just have a last minute thing coming up, I can do this and my hair will look just as good as it did the day before. So let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with your friends, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!